Dinnie, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dinnie in Virginia. I'm your host, Dinnie, here in Virginia. Where in Virginia, you might ask? Well, of course, I'm back at it again at the Peak of Excellence here in Chesapeake, Virginia. I am here live at Chesapeake City Park, and I want to announce that I did my very first VA All Da Wayy tour. So VA All Da Wayy, if you have been following me, I just launched it, and this was the first like soft launch that I did, like I actually did it. And so I'm super proud of myself, and I've learned something. So let me explain. Right now, like I said, I am at Chesapeake City Park in Chesapeake, Virginia. And for those of you who don't know, VA All Da Wayy tours is just I like coming around to parks and malls and different locations around Virginia, and specifically Chesapeake and Hampton Roads. So I decided, why not? Why should I be doing this by myself, like for the rest of my life? I don't want to be doing this by myself. I would like to spread the joy of VA to everyone in the area, and I'd like to like just kind of ignite a sense of like adventure, a sense of like choose your own adventure. Get out of the like wake up and grind mentality, and actually like take time to enjoy the stuff that you actually have right here at your fingertips here in the great state of VA. Most specifically, it's going to be Chesapeake and Hampton Roads for right now, because I'm not statewide yet, but we're getting there. So basically, that's what VA All Da Wayy Tours is. It is a tour system that is hosted by me, Dinnie, in Virginia. And I just pick a park, and it's probably only going to happen at Chesapeake City Park and very select Chesapeake parks that I feel comfortable with, because the whole thing is I want it to be a super safe space. I want it to be comfortable for people who either just want to say hi, they just want to meet me or say hi or whatever, I don't care, or they just want to get out of the house, they just want to get out of the house and go for a walk, but they don't want to walk by themselves and stuff like that. So it's not a walking group. It is a tour, because I want to make it as interactive as possible. I just want to kind of just interrupt the like regular flow that people have living day in and day out here in the great state of Virginia, because I feel like a lot of people, they're afraid to get a little silly sometimes. They're afraid to get a little weird, get outside and get some fresh air. They're always just stuck inside watching the idiot box, as they said back in the day. So I just wanted to provide a service to my area, that I can try to bring my light out into the public and just inspire other people to choose their own adventures. So it's just kind of like a springboard to get you to come outside, and so you can borrow some of my like creativity and some of how I see life here in VA. You can borrow some of that while you're building your own. So in case you're just like, I don't like living here, mopedy mope, or maybe you're like, I love living here, but I've actually never seen that. I just wanted to provide a way for you guys to explore VA in a whole new way. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, by now. I'm just talented like that. But anyway, so today was a soft launch, so I did learn some stuff here in Chesapeake City Park. First of all, it's a soft launch because I did not tell anybody I was doing this. The very first hint, if you are I know nobody else saw this. The very first hint that I was going to be here today and I was going to do something like this was on my blog posts, my Dinnie's Diary blog post on my IG links. That was the first hint that I dropped. I just dropped it last night. I posted a blog post once in a very, very long time. And I said, you might see me do something new today. That was the first hint that I actually put out into the world. And then the second hint I did for my daily Dinnie in Virginia video this morning when I was here taking my walks. I posted my daily Dinnie in Virginia video saying that you may or may not see me. You may or may not see me later on in the day, okay, walking around for a couple hours. So if you want to come on by, roll on over and say hello, you may or may not see me at this park again later on in the afternoon. And so my final hint was literally a minute before I started my walk around Chesapeake City Park. And that was, I posted a picture of myself, doing the usual thing with text over it saying that I'm doing my soft launch of my VA All Da Wayy tours here in Chesapeake City Park. This is my first stop. Of course, it's got to be in Chesapeake, the Peak of Excellence. And basically, all I said was, like, I'm going to be here walking around until 6 p.m. I'm just going to be walking around. And so for the first round, I decided I'm going to go live on IG because nobody's going to even know that I'm here. So I might as well get a good tour in on IG. So at least I had the crowd over there. And then my next go around, I actually recorded on my phone. So I'm going to post that here on the YouTubes, a long version. It's going to be a mess. It's okay. We're a mess right now, but we're going to clean ourselves up. And then my last round is right now, and it's just, I am exhausted. That's why I'm recording this, because I want to record my feelings and what I learned while it's fresh in my mind, and before I get to my car and collapse, because your girl is out of shape. And so this was sneakily another way for me to just get in shape, because walking by myself, I can be like, I don't want to walk anymore. I'm done. I'm going to go to my car. And I can cut my walk short. But if I'm on a VA All Da Wayy tour and I'm like, I'm going to be here for 2 hours just walking around, I have to be accountable to my daggone self. And I can't like prove myself a liar. So I actually got to do what I said I was going to do. And so that was just one way of tricking myself into exercising more and actually sticking to it, is that if I say I'm going to be here for a period of 2 hours, I got to stick it out for 2 hours. So I'm here until 6 p.m. I think it might be 6 now, and so I'm done. But I can't leave before then because I promised people that I would be here in case anybody wants to come on a tour here. So yeah, this is my first tour. It was a very soft launch. I didn't expect anyone to join, and nobody did, and that is okay, because now I have the confidence to do it again and do it better and better and better every time. And I really hope that you guys watch it and give me some pointers about how I should be conducting these tours. Like, do you like it when I speak a lot, or do you prefer for me to just shut up? Just shut up and just show you the park. Because I know different people have different styles, and what I was doing was basically I was mainly going between showcasing myself and showcasing the park like this, live, and just doing commentary as I'm showcasing both myself and the park. So I don't know what the people want, because like I said, we're starting messy, we're starting a little jacked up, we're starting a little messed up. But what's important is that we actually started, and so I'm super proud of myself for that. So let me know if you guys had any projects or have any projects that you've been just procrastinating on because you've been so worried that what are the logistics? What am I going to do? How am I going to do it? There's so many things. I need all this money. I need this, that. I need all these connections. What have you procrastinating on doing that you could just do with a minimal viable product, that MVP? What is the bare minimum that you can do to achieve the same results? So I just wanted to encourage you guys today to just do the bare minimum so that you have a starting point to reiterate and reiterate and reiterate and just get better and better and better. And I'm telling you right now, it's not as bad as you think. The second you start, you're like, whew, why was I procrastinating for 2 years to do this? That was really stupid of me. And I wasted 2 years of my life frightened like a little scaredy cat when all I had to do was turn on the camera and do a live tour. Not difficult. All I had to do was finally like start getting more comfortable with people and start interacting with people. That's another thing. I want to get more comfortable interacting with real life people, because I think we're losing our people skills, me included. I'm really talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not preaching to the choir. I'm preaching to myself. I think we're losing our ability to contact with people, to just normally talk to people and have normal speaking engagements with people who aren't friends and family. So it's another way just to like up everybody's social skills, including my own. Get outside, get some fresh air, get some exercise. And so it's just like, it's covering a lot of facets in life. So that's what I learned. I also learned that I am going to post a video like describing the type of person that I am, just so that nobody's surprised, when they come over here and they're like, oh my gosh, you like Jesus? Yeah, I do. And so it ain't no surprise. So it's good to just have video of like just my general characteristics, and what I do and what I don't do is also important, so that people get the general vibe of like what I'm down with and what I'm not, what I am and what I am not down with. That was another thing take away from today. And what else? Yeah, just if you're procrastinating on something, that was my biggest takeaway from the day, is if you are procrastinating on something because you're in your head, because you're scared about it, because you're like, what are people going to think? It's going to be bad. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be bad. I'm here to tell you, I guarantee you, it's going to be bad. It's going to be horrible the first time. It's going to be horrible, dreadful. Nobody's going to show up. And then you're going to be relieved because nobody showed up, so you didn't have as much pressure to actually be like, hi, I'm a real person. But you still got that rep in to like know what it feels like to do the tour. This is me speaking to myself. So I'm preaching to myself. I'm telling y'all right now. So yeah, I learned quite a bit. I learned more than this, but I can't remember all of it right now. But I gotta calm down, because you can tell I'm out of breath. That's another thing I learned. I'm super out of shape. And I cannot wait until I got a banging body from doing like 2-hour walk chunks, like 3 times a week or something, however often I plan on doing this. But I am super out of shape, and you guys can hear my haggard breath the entire tour on both tours. It was very embarrassing, and probably right now as well. I also cannot hold the camera still, so we're gonna just reiterate and reiterate and reiterate. But the point of the matter is, if you are procrastinating on doing something that you know you should have done many moons ago because you're scared about some made up thing, just do it. I'm here to tell you, it's not that bad. It is not nearly as bad as you're making it seem. In your head, you'll actually probably have a good time after you actually do it, and then you have something to build upon and build upon and build upon. So that was my lesson for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been another Awkkie Talking with Dinnie and Virginnie. VA All Da Wayy tours are officially launched today. I don't have an official schedule, but I have a bit more of a game plan, a bit more of a direction, and that's what counts. So hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic day. And until next time, Dinny out.